Purity. It seems to fade away with maturity, because when you were young, you were considered to be much more strong, for you have the gift of innocence, where your soul can play as loud as an opera full of harmonic instruments, and how you see and think are based off of much more than what's there. So searching for good people when you're young doesn't seem as rare. But as time passes comes added age, and with that unknowingly you lock yourself tight in a cage. Your innocence and clear thinking starts wearing and shrinking as you become more known to the world's cruelness that starts to shape everyone. It's fooled us to become a lesser human being, one who feels and sees no meaning. And we become obsessed with the things that don't matter at all. For example, you marvel the beauty of a Barbie doll, although it ends up being the main reason you bawl. Isn't it peculiar, the fact that we allow the things to control us be a piece of plastic? But you were told not to shed those tears, for this isn't drastic. You've been encouraged to be yourself as long as it's in the right way. So slowly, piece by piece, you begin fading away. Those who told you about life's happiness fail to mention the attached strings, for the media has made it clear to us that standards are everything. They push their way into your thoughts, there's nothing left, not one spot, and people wonder why you've ever began to rot. Then a picture is drawn before you, known as the definition of perfection. Fail to replicate this and you will face rejection. The air that surrounds you turns sour as you are left feeling without power, and the universe's atmosphere resembles one big nightmare. Because the fact is that it seems as though no one cares. It's been discovered that if you wish to be noticed, the requirements are simple, no needed protest. You must either be beautiful or dying. Without at least one, you are simply unsatisfying. So you begin slitting your wrists and painting your face, in any attempt to erase all trace of your past existence, that you were once you. They say they've been kind enough to give you a second chance. This is your redo. With that, each one of us is taught to degrade ourselves, storing away confidence on the forgotten top shelves. You are told to love your body, feel great in your own skin, but not too much or else they'll beat you down and wipe away your grin. You need to squeeze yourself into a fitted dress, the one in size 2, and get rid of your sneakers to wear those high shoes. Then you pucker and show off your big red lips. Careful now and stick to the scripts. Your skin will suffer when you force it to tan darker, while you color your eyelashes in with a marker. You were told girls should never play sports, so you're expected to sit off far away from the courts, and instead show off yourself in the little black shorts. They tell you you belong safe back at home, for the world is not meant for a woman to roam. And there your only roles are to cook and to clean, while acting as graceful as if you were the queen. You are taught that healthy is far from beautiful, that no curve or lump would ever be suitable. So tie up your hair until it pains your head, then at night lay awake drowning in hatred and dread. And unfortunately that dread starts taking your life, to the point where you can no longer think twice. Feeling useless like a grain of rice, your luck lower than rolling doubles with a pair of dice. Unable to stand on your own 2 feet, hunched over and feeling ever so weak, putting everything you've got for one last leap. But it's not enough. It's never enough. They thought you were tough, but that's far from the truth because life is rough. Instead, you've broken, and the devil has woken, tying you down and holding you back, using its happiness as its favorite snack. Soon your smile begins fading away, the world around you looking ever so gray, and you think to yourself, why not end it all today? Your mind's thoughts begin to clutter as you start to think and wonder, how did things get so bad? Stop, mourning over the things you once had. Life doesn't stop and wait for you. It continues on no matter what you choose to do. Block out your fears and dry those tears, for those rain clouds are only here for the storm. And when they leave, I promise you'll once again feel warm. The water they release is not to make you weak, but strong, and never wrong. For now you are just a grain of rice, but once one grain survives and grows overnight, it can feed a whole population, filling the bellies of our nation. If you haven't heard, take my word. Believe the small voices in your head that are there throughout the day until you go to bed, telling you that everything will be okay. Take a deep breath and stay, because they are all right. You are strong and can take flight. No, life isn't easy, but it is a gift. So take that chin and give it a lift. For now, fake your smile and continue running that long mile, because everyone goes through their highs and their lows. Even the world experiences snow. What I'm trying to say is don't let go, but continue to learn, live, love, and grow. The same people who clip your wings, limiting your sky, will then say they prefer to love and care for those who can fly. So my question is why? Why do you put up with the madness that does no good, only creating sadness? Why do you listen to those harsh voices when you're capable of making your own proper choices? Why do you let the little things of no importance consume your life and others to the point that it hurts us? Even the fact that running like a girl is considered an insult is a problem that we must all consult. With everything you know now, the harsh cruelness you will no longer allow. It is time you be yourself. No need to feel like you must impress, because even Harper Lee stated she couldn't do nothing in a dress. Although in this moment you'll feel bent and you'll feel broken, you've become aware, awoken. You can finally break free and make your escape, and take the damage caused to form yourself into a better shape.